0 to 100. That is all I have to say. 0 to 100. When we first started this story, it was just about a man trying to make the kids of his town happy. We never expected him to fight the devil himself. Well, that is exactly what he has to do. If you are new to my YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button because I drop a video every day. And if you are satisfied, don't forget to leave a tip. I promise you, I deserve it. Now, let us begin with the introduction of the king. He was coming here because he had heard stories of the Baron's cruelty, and he was coming here to liberate everyone. Little did he know what he was coming here to find. The Baron's wife, however, was planning to get herself and her son out of this place, out of this hell. The town needed a hero, and our hero was currently recuperating because he was hurt. He was badly hurt. He had to go to his shack in the woods to go get some medication. And even at that, he still needed time to heal. He was a good shaman, but he was no god. Looking to Finn, the little boy that saved his life, he asked him to please go get him some water and find out where Lily ran off to. Finn was outside and he saw Lily, but she was clearly looking at something else. He noticed them as well. Lights in the forest. What the hell are those? Lily got on the attack. She barked and howled. Don't come close. That was her warning. But these people didn't give a damn about no warning. They attacked. The arrows came flying and Lily took off because as much as she loved this guy, she wasn't going to die for no reason. Finn felt the exact same way. Run, Lily. Run for your life because the Baron was here. And he came for vengeance because he knew Santa, or rather Klaus, had been injured. This was the only opportunity he had to take him down. He commanded his forces to set fire to his home, and as soon as Klaus stepped out, he was knocked out. When he awoken to stakes on the ground, his home on fire, the lake ice cold on his flesh, and the Baron laughing in the shadows. So it was you, all this time. The Santa was you, Klaus, the street urchin brought from the outside, causing chaos. I never liked you when they first brought you in, and I don't like you now. You thought you could just waltz in, take my wife, take my son, take my people. Nah, you will suffer. The boy will be food for my dark accomplice. Goodbye, Klaus. Know that in the end, you were garbage, and you still are garbage right now. And he left. He left him to freeze, and he left him to watch his home burn, going back to town, where he tossed this little boy in a cell. But you would expect him to be tortured, right? You would expect the cell to be full of pain. But nah, the cell was full of candy. The kids were all there, dressed in robes and eating candy. Finn was not stupid. He heard the Baron's threat. Don't eat. Do not eat the candy. They are fattening us up for what is to come. We are going to be eaten alive. But these kids have not eaten candy like this in their lives. Nobody was stopping for nobody. Only if they knew what was about to be unleashed by their fathers. Because in the coal mine, men were still forced to work, and they worked till they dropped. They were literally dying of exhaustion, and the guards still didn't let them rest. Finish your job. Kicking Finn's father in the back. You take my kid. You take our bodies. You take our lives. You take our freedom. What else do you want to take from us? Filled with pain and resentment, he slammed down hard. And this was all it took to unleash a demon from its prison. And once the crack was shown, that was all it took. They realized what they had done. Oh my God. Finn's father went to hide because the gaze alone was absolutely hell on earth. Where are the children? The monster spoke. Where is my meal? The meal he was talking about were the kids themselves. But Finn had other plans. What will Santa do? I need to save everyone. Back upstairs though, there was a party going on. The king was here, and he was here to punish the Baron. But the Baron, for some reason, seemed very cocky today. Welcome, my king. There's a party. Can I get you something to eat? The king was absolutely insulted. Get me something to eat. You are torturing your people, killing them in the mines for coal nobody wants. What is your reasoning? The Baron revealed, I have a plan, of course, but this plan requires sacrifice. And at that moment, as if planned, his family was brought to him. I found them trying to escape, but that was overshadowed by what was to come. Footsteps could be heard, like a truck, like a tree, like a giant. The doors of the great hall flew open, and he stepped foot inside. His very presence brought in flames. This felt like being in the presence of evil itself. This was Krampus. Now, this ain't no simple Krampus that just likes to punish children. Nah, this Krampus eats them, and he eats them good, pulling the corpse of a god that stood in his way. On fire, he demanded for his meal. Where are the children? Even the king was confused. What the hell is this? You made a deal with a demon? Himself and his forces stood tall, ready to face it, but the demon used the corpse of the man he killed to smack them aside. With one breath, out came hellfire itself. People were melting in this great hall, and no one could stand in his way, because the one man that was supposed to stop him was about to die to wild wolves. Lily didn't even want to leave his side. She was going to die with him, and just to calm her down, he decided to sing, and she sang with him. The song was so chaotic, so hypnotic, the forces of the forest came forth. They wanted to play, but their playmate was bound. Their playmate was dying. So they decided to fix their playmate, and fixing him was going to be done in an odd way. He was dying of hypothermia. He was literally freezing to death. So they decided to gift him, evolving his very being and freezing his very heart. This heart wasn't just cold, it was solid ice. But way more than solid ice. It was pure, like pure ice. You would expect him to die, right? But nah, they took him to another plane of existence. Using the light of the winter itself, he saw the truth of the universe. And I promise you, it wasn't easy to comprehend. Even Lily was bugging out like, what the hell is this? And then they saw them. 3 very mysterious creatures holding 3 runes, all repeating the same phrase. Make better, make better, make better. He could feel it now. He could feel it. It was excruciating. The pain was insane. But what came next? You wouldn't want to miss what comes next. Please don't forget to check out my next video and hit the subscribe button and the notification button, because we conclude in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.